Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. I have here the first Leja for this week. Today's Parasha is Leja, and it means go for you. So if you want to keep listening to the rest of the Lejas for this week, and maybe you missed some last week, make sure you go to israelcaisintegral.com and you can find all of those on there. So the Bible reading portion for today is Genesis 12 verses 1 to 13. I'm just going to read Genesis 12:5, and it says, "And they went forth to go into the land of Canaan, and into the land of Canaan they came." So again, that's Genesis 12:5. So how can we get to the finish line? Both the city and the tower were left halfway through because the motivation behind the project was incorrect. They built for themselves with rebellion and pride in their hearts, and they sought fame. The Eternal condemned their attitudes and intentions. Terach, Abraham's father, died in Haran without teaching the land of Canaan, which he had intended when leaving Ur. He couldn't get there because it wasn't his calling. So in today's passage, we see that Abraham and his companions reached the goal of their project. So what is the difference between what we saw last week and what we see in Abraham's life? They didn't reach their goal, but Abraham did. The great difference lies in the attitude of the heart. Abraham, our father, didn't seek a name. He didn't seek his own fame and glory. That's why the Eternal made him famous, and until now his name is known everywhere in the world. Instead of aiming at building a big city to make a great name for himself, he was willing to leave his home and leave his family. Abraham didn't seek glory for himself, but for the Eternal. When he received a calling, he obeyed the voice of the Eternal without even knowing exactly where he was going. Instead of rebelling, he remained humble. Instead of seeking his own interests, he sought the Almighty's. Instead of seeking by way of astrology, he sought to have a personal relationship with the Eternal. And instead of doing his own will, he did the Eternal's will. That is the key to his success. Check the motivation of your heart. Stop seeking your own pleasures and interests. Don't seek popularity, fame, or money. Try with all your heart to do what you believe the Eternal wants you to do. Do everything to please Him. If you are doing something that you know He doesn't like, stop doing it immediately. Choose what is pleasing before Him, and you will find true and lasting prosperity. Obey His commandments, fulfill His precepts, follow His paths, and you will have good success in all you do, and everything will go well for you and your children forever. Have a good week. Shavua Tov.